Warm welcome to all of you. This is Taigo, and it's a lovely spring day. If you remember, we were looking at Baike, plum blossoms, an important chapter of Shobogenzo. What I like about Dogen's style, and I think you do as well somehow, is the fact that he would get hold of something. Could be autumn, could be spring, could be mountains, rivers, could be moon. He would get hold of something, he would weave it into the texture of his speech, and suddenly it would end up being something completely different. Or rather, it would look at one thing being many things at the same time. So it would display layers of depth understanding. In this case, blossoms are blossoms. Indeed, they are the blossom you may find in the mountains of China, of Japan, of America, of Europe, at the back of your garden. Blossoms. But they're also more than blossoms. They are the eye, or the eyes of the Tathagata, of the Buddha Shakyamuni. They are the wheel of the teaching. They are the expression of Dharma and practice. I love it. What I love is that all these layers, and should I call them layers? Is there any separation between these ways of looking at plum blossoms? All these realities would be in one, and one would be many, without any contradiction, friction. Nothing. And often, Dogen picks up something simple, and then suddenly, everything becomes it. In his text, for instance, at one point, just fourth part, he says something like, the entire world is a mind ground. The entire world is blossom heart. Because the entire world is blossom heart, the entire world is plum blossoms. Well, close the windows. At another point he says, know that blossoms and ground are entirely no birth. Because blossoms are no birth, ground is no birth. Because blossoms and ground are entirely no birth, eyeball is no birth. Yes, because plum blossoms are eyeballs. No birth means unsurfaced wisdom. To see is just this moment, is plum blossoms in snow, just one branch. Ground and plum blossoms, birth, permeating birth. This snow all over means snow covers entirely outside and in. What is it talking about? Now, you may dig this with logic. You may use the tools you were given at school, university, just the tools that I'm dealing with every day. You would fail. Shobogenzo is not something for scholars to talk about. It's not something to understand solely with the sharp ability of the mind. It's something to relinquish to completely, and to really live, experience. Now let's go back to this moment of looking at, just simply looking at blossoms. Wow. It could be anything. It could be any form in this universe, but Dogen chooses to just pick up blossoms. What happens? It comes to you, and suddenly it's there. And you are given the opportunity to not think it, but be and live it. Could be your kid rushing into the room where you sit. It could be a friend visiting. It could be a phone call. It could be any form of this beautiful universe, any blossom appearing. And before you think, before you process this form, this is plum blossom, this is there. Everything's there. So, before you think this is a plum blossom, well, it's no. It's the eye. It's the eye of Tathagata. Yeah! It's all forms. It's just great, big. It's not even big because it cannot be named big. It is. And guess what? Tag. Blossoms. And you kill it. You kill the magic. You kill the space. You killed everything. I do every day. We all do. Yeah, we all do. We spend our time killing the universe, killing reality. That gives you maybe another insight into the precept. Not killing. What is not killing? Not killing is not killing your neighbor, of course. but the precept has another depth. It's not, just do not make it so limited, or rather just allow it to be the way it is without interfering with its nature. And there, the entire world is blossoms. Whatever you do, you get up, you brush your teeth, you just go to the loo, you go out, you call your friend, you go to work, you commute, whatever you do, it has this boundless beauty to it. And it's not somewhere else, it's not somehow different in a remote place, or it's just you. There, you. Reality in you being one and not two. Blossom. I suppose somehow kids do have this ability, and we have to lose it and to go back to it. And that's what basically our practice is. This ability to really see and live fully what is given to us. just want to shut up now. I just would like to give you these blossoms, or rather, allow this beautiful word of yours, hospital, room, garden, whatever, city, let these blossoms be blossoms. For 1 second, do not judge, do not decide what it is. Do not say, I like this, I don't like that. This is a good old, Shinjin Mei. And then the blossoms open. Take care. It's a beautiful day.